guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I decided to do this thing called Teen Talk Tuesday, and what that means is Tuesday is just a day that I talk to young girls about things that is going on in your life, like relationships, school, bullying, anything that applies to teenage girls as well as teenage boys. I don't want to come across as you know oh, let's just talk about girls. No, we're going to talk about everybody because everybody has problems, not just girls. So we're going to talk to each other, and I just wanted to make that clear. As you can see, I straighten my hair because after a while, curls get kind of boring, especially, you don't want to have the same style. But yeah, this is what I did, and I decided not to put any eyeliner on today because it's just a regular day, and I didn't want to put too much makeup on because I have to go to work tonight, and it would have been kind of like, why are you wearing makeup, and then I don't want to go to work looking like, I just woke up out of a beauty story. But I just want to, at my job, you're not really supposed to be wearing, all kinds of makeup, and I like to express myself through my makeup, whatever I'm feeling that day. But, I do follow the rules at my job because, somebody got to pay the bills and ain't nobody going to pay it for me, right? Right. So, basically, you know, I'm making up this Teen Talk Tuesday because there's a lot of teens in the world right now that are going through a lot of things that I once went through because I'm right now I am 21 years old. I will be 22 in July, but that doesn't mean just because I'm older that I don't know, things that young girls go through. I know exactly what girls go through in school, when puberty, I don't know, I'm totally tongue-tied today. But, when it comes to puberty and bullying and relationships and, school, teachers, parents, I've been through it all. I've done it all. So at the same time, it's just like, I'm here to talk to you guys because, I do makeup tutorials and, hair and everything, but I do think the whole point of my channel being called Beyond Beauty is for that reason. You shouldn't have to wear makeup 24/7 just to be pretty. If you're beautiful on the inside, you should let people know that instead of, putting on this cover called makeup and making it seem like, you don't need brains, you're just pretty. So, yeah. So, on this topic of Teen Talk Tuesday, I'm going to be talking a lot about school. And the reason why I want to talk about school a lot is because I know it's about to be the end of the school year for many of you young girls and young guys, and I just wanted to let you guys know that even if you are graduating, this video also applies to you because when you graduate, you leave high school, you're becoming a young adult. You'll still be living with your parents unless you choose to go to college. Some people don't really choose to go to college as soon as they finish high school, but if you're the kind of teen that is determined to go to college after you leave high school, then that's a wonderful thing. Some people just want to wait a while because if you really think about it, a lot of people choose like this. A lot of people want to leave home fast because their parents or they don't want to be told what to do, and I understand perfectly because I was on my own at the age of 16. My grandmother wanted to move down south, and down south wasn't a place I wanted to go because it was really country, and I was born in the city, and I didn't want to change up my whole life just because, I had somewhere to go. So I decided to stay in Jersey where I am at now, and I really do like it. Being on my own has its ups and downs, but, you learn how to get through every day, no matter what. And the way I view life is, when I look at things I'm going through, I just suck it up because there's people that don't have any place to stay, that don't have any food to eat, that don't have anyone to care about them. And when I think about those kind of things, I just let my own problems slide because it's not really important to worry about things that you can actually take care of. You have a place to stay, you have food to eat. People, are sleeping on the street. there's countries that are hungry, that don't have any clothes, shoes, or anything to, help them in their life. So, I just try to suck it up and realize that, the greatest gift you have right now is living, because you don't want to be, you know, not here on earth because you chose a different path in your life. So, yeah, basically, that's just for teens and, you know, young kids that are going from 6th to 7th grade, 7th to 8th grade. You know, at the same time, I believe that everyone is a teen. And I'm not meaning adults, but I just feel as though that the older you get, you still have the kind of teen mentality. I don't fully think that I'm grown yet, because I do sometimes realize that, I'm not really this girl that I come off to be. People look at me and they know I'm 21, they know that I'm of age, but my mentality is like, I still want to have fun. I still want to enjoy my life. Just because you're in your 20s doesn't mean your life is over. You need to hurry up, have kids, and, get married. That's not what that means. You can have a child and get married whenever you feel the need to. You shouldn't have to be rushed into something that you have to carry for, 9 months, or have to sign a paper, changing your last name, whoop, whoop, your last name to someone that, you don't know if you want to spend the rest of your life with. So that's just some quick tips. And back to school, you know, um, I really feel as though that if you are struggling in school and if you have to go to summer school, I think that it should be better for you to go to summer school rather than to brush it off and just, spend the summer, because people that shove off the classes that they're supposed to take during summer and then they don't, and then the whole summer they spend their summer, sitting around the house when you could have actually been in school, making up that work, and, some people will go to summer school because they don't want to sit in class, with their with little kids, while all their friends are, seniors going to all senior classes together, and they're stuck in, one class with a bunch of sophomores. That's not cool. And I really feel as though that when you're in school, you should always have supporting people around you as well as friends. You shouldn't have friends that, want to smoke a joint in the back of the school, that want to, make you skip classes. You should actually make sure that you do everything you can to get a good education, because without a good education, what do you expect to get out of life, right? What do you expect to do without a diploma? You know, Nowadays, a lot of people that have degrees in, being a doctor, they actually have to go back to school to get another degree, because these hospitals and the people that own them and the people that have all these doctors and, veterinarians and pediatricians, all these people that are working for them have to go back, and they're like in their late 40s, and they still have to go back to college and get different diplomas. So it's kind of like, it's a head scratcher. And I don't I don't think it's necessary to rush yourself and, you know, be like, "Oh, I need to do this, I need to do that." My my advice to young girls and young guys out there is to make a list of all the things that you want to do when you get out of high school. You know, you don't have to go directly to college. Some people feel as though, this is summer, this is time for me to, fix what I want. Because when you get into college, I think a lot of young people run into college because they're just eager to get away from home. And I think that's not good, because of the fact is, you're not going to get the home cooked meals anymore. You're not going to get your laundry done. Your room's not going to be clean. All the things that your parents done for you, you have to do for yourself now. And I don't think that young people, young teens and, they really don't want to they don't want to adapt to that kind of environment just yet. They want to endure in the presence of their parents. They want to be taken care of. And, especially the spoiled kids. It's just like, you can't expect your parents to be around forever. That's just the way life is. So, having to, if you want to go to school in the fall, by all means, you can do that. The summertime is great for you to relax, especially figure out what you would like to major in. A lot of kids that rush into college, they just, move on from major to major to major, and they don't really understand that, there's money involved. You're spending your mom's cheddar. I don't really care how much your mom make. I don't think it's really your mom and your dad. Sorry. People have two parents nowadays. Duh. I don't think it's very cool to be wasting your parents' money because you're confused about what you want to do in college. I think that people should have a set of what they want to do in college, because it's really important to figure out what you want to do, because the sooner you major in what you want to do, the faster you can get out and get your career going. It's that simple. You spend 7 years, 8 years, before you know it, you'll be 12 years in college and you still don't know what you want to major in. Some girls major in, because of what their boyfriend is majoring in. Always do things that you want to do for you. Don't sit and think about, oh, what is he doing? What is she doing? Just because someone is happy in a major doesn't mean you are. You're two different people. You could, make everything, go away and just go to a major because your friend is in a major. And it's kind of like if you have a popular girl in high school and she has a friend that likes, to build wood and to build all kind of things. She's switching around because she wants to do that. And that's not cool. You should do what you want to do based on your perspective and what you feel in your heart and what you think will make you who you are. So it's just very important that you take the time out to set your goals and make sure that you know what you want to do in your life. Be proud of who you are. I think it's very important to have, like I said before, positive people around you. You have to have positive people around you for you to do anything with your life. That's just me, and that's just my perspective on anything, really. I think it's really important to have positive people around you. And when it comes to middle school, middle school is just like the beginning of, high school. You have, you don't have the responsibilities. You come home, you do your homework. You don't have any responsibilities. The older you get, the more things that didn't make sense to you in the past start coming to focus. And you're just like, oh, that's what that means. Oh, that's what that means. You start to realize that, now I know what my mom was talking about when she was talking about the birds and the bees. It has nothing to do with school, but when it comes down to it, puberty and all of that, it's very important. The worst thing you want to do is be a dropout. I mean, some people, they don't want to finish school because they weren't comfortable, or, they were being bullied, or, they got pregnant. So I think it's really important to be wise, because it takes one time to mess up anything in your life. I'm 21 and people, ask me constantly, why don't you have kids? Because I don't want to have kids right now. I don't think that because I see someone walking down the street and they're all happy with their baby, that doesn't mean I would be happy with my child. I still have the mentality of a young girl. So why would I want to have a child? A child is something serious. A child is something that you take advantage of. You don't sit around and play around. You have to take care of this person for 18 years. Or you can just mess up and have the people come take the baby away from you. It's just inevitable that you would, risk your life because you see someone else with 4 and 5 kids and you think it's okay that, oh, I'll feel this way, I'll be happy, whatever. There's too many teen moms. I really think it's too many teen moms without the father in the child's life. And then when kids get older, they get blamed for their behavior. I really think that when you look at a child, you should look at their parents. If their parents are not, sustained, if their parents are not, got the screw on tight, then there's something wrong with that picture. If I see someone with a damaged life, I don't sit and blame them like, oh, you're the reason why your life is this way. I don't do that to people. I look at the parents, because if you didn't take the time out to take care of your child, then you're going to get a bad outcome of what your child is. My grandmother has been my mom my whole life. My mom, she has been in my life, but no one can replace my grandmother. She's not my primary, person that gave birth to me, but she's something special. And I'm really happy that she took the time out to, take care of me. And for that, I'm truly blessed because I'm able to, speak my mind, and I have more confidence in myself because I had a person that took the time out of her life to take care of me and show me that, life is not, an amusement park. It's the real deal. And I think that when it comes to school, everybody is eager to pass all these grades just to get out of their house. So it's just like, you shouldn't worry about it. When it comes to college, be happy that you're moving on to another level of your life. Meaning, the closer you are to college, the closer you are to starting your career and to, be a part of the community that really means something. So that's really important. And I really feel like all of the girls and guys that are graduating this year, I'm so proud of you. I don't know you, but I'm very proud of you. All the things that you have accomplished, without getting sidetracked or getting, things confused and not focusing on, the bad things in your life. If you're really, if you're really out there listening to me, this wonderful face right here, I'm talking to you, just know that I'm really, really, really proud of you. There's not a lot of people that are graduating. The world is, flipped up, tossed around, pulled inside out. It's just awful. I just really am proud of all of you people that are, graduating and doing something with your life instead of, turning down great opportunities. All the people that are fighting for our country right now, I'm proud of you also because, you're risking your life as well to make sure that we, citizens of America, are safe and that we don't have anything to worry about. So, at the end of the school year, you'll see a lot of Army and Marines and Navy recruits coming to your school because the way the world is right now, we need all the people we can get. It sucks, but, just be wise about it. My brother is in Marines right now, and I worry about him every day because he's so young. And, I feel as though that when people see that you're capable of doing something, they take advantage of you. So if you're a good fighter, they're going to put you in the Army. It doesn't matter if you were in the Marines. If you're, showing off your guns, walking around like you're, Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's just going to be like, oh, we need him to be in the front line. I don't want that for my brother, but I'm proud of things that he has accomplished. And I'm proud of every last one of you guys. Every last one of you guys out there that's doing something with your life and not sitting around watching SpongeBob or watching Teen Mom and saying, oh my God, her life sucks. It's really important that you take a message and a note from all of these reality TV shows. They're famous. Their life is about drama. Don't worry about them. Your life is about you. It's okay to come home and watch them mess up your lives and have, crazy drama, but when it comes down to it, you're only in control of you. And if you want to graduate from high school and you want to graduate from college, you make sure that you have positive people around you and you have a lot of self-confidence, because the most important thing is to stand up for you. Stand up for you. I'm loving my hair right now. I'm sorry. But I mean everything that I'm saying. So don't take it the wrong way. I mean everything that I'm saying. And if you don't think I mean it, oh, well, I'm totally kidding. But I love you guys. Heart. Wait, you didn't see my heart. Yeah, there it goes. Yep. So, yeah. I'm proud of you. You. I'm proud of you, clock. I'm proud of you. That's candles, right? I think. It's like, girl, why are you asking us? You live there, right? I think it's candles. I don't know. But yeah. It's a beautiful morning. Yeah. So, yeah. Stay in school. Say no to drugs. And, fight the power. I'll see you guys next Tuesday for I forgot what I was talking about, but listen, you know the name of the game. Stay in school, keep your hair long. Nah, you can be bald headed for all I care. Just make sure you fight the power. Do what you gotta do to move on with your life, because, you know, nobody can live it for you. So, yeah. I got some nasty hair in the front. Yeah. Yeah, well, I will be making a tutorial tomorrow on this look right here. I'm going to add a little bit more funk to it. So don't think that I'm going to be like, how I am today. But yeah, until then, honeys, I will see you some other time. So, peace, love, and trust. Whatever. Bye.